Fatigue. Fatigue is a health issue that a lot of patients are experiencing. And when someone asks me for help for an issue like fatigue, I take several things into consideration. My first question is your fatigue what I would call butt dragging fatigue, where you're tired all the time. You wake up tired, you're tired all day long, you just can't get anything done. You feel better just to lay down and do nothing or sleep. The flip to that would be what I would call sort of a wired but tired. There's a bit of anxiety laced in there, but at the same time, you're so tired you really don't want to do anything. I have a little bit of a checklist in my mind that I go through when we're looking at fatigue issues. The first one is I check the cardiovascular system, so you might be anemic. Even though it may not show up on lab tests as you being anemic, you could have what we call blood deficiency in Chinese medicine, which could be an overall lack of volume of blood that you might be producing, and that will produce deficiency symptoms leading to fatigue. And I also want to look at the cardiovascular system in general to make sure you don't have any weaknesses there. Blood glucose, not managing blood glucose well, whether it's a primary issue with the pancreas and insulin and those type issues, or whether it has more to do with backup mechanisms like your liver and or your adrenal glands and cortisol production, epinephrine, norepinephrine. Those are some of the primary things we want to consider, but we also have to look at how well you're sleeping. If you're not getting good restorative sleep, you're going to be tired. And so identifying what areas are creating the fatigue, and there's usually more than one, because if one area gets weak in our bodies, we start to compensate for that. And the more we compensate, we're going to lose what I call vital energy. Your vitality starts to slip, and we look at it as fatigue. So my goal is to look at all of these various systems and figure out which of those is the primary weakness. Let's work on that and find out where we have compensatory mechanisms that have kicked in, and put the whole picture together and come up with a protocol or an approach to help your body recover your vital energy. And as a result, you'll no longer have the same kind of fatigue. But it's a process, and fatigue encompasses a big area of physiology that we have to sort through and figure out where it's coming from. But fatigue, no matter what type it is, can definitely be helped. But it's a systems approach to looking at the big picture and figuring out what the details are for you.